if you're selling to a VP, you're selling a value proposition for this year. And if you're selling to a C-level, you're selling a value proposition for 3 years out, and your storytelling has to match. Agree, disagree?
Look, I would say slightly agree. I do think with
agree.
the more senior leaders, you are pitching a long-term vision for the company, especially if you're like a startup, an early-stage company, right? Because I think they want to have a sense of not just like, okay, what problems do I have right now that you're helping me solve, but like also where is this company going, right? So for Linear in particular, you know, we start off with like a conversation around like productivity and efficiency and helping you scale. But also a lot of these senior leaders are saying, well, where are you going with AI, right? And so then like 50% of the conversation now is about AI. And we're talking about utilizing this new technology in a way that feels really natural for employees. So there's not even like you have to teach your employees how to use AI in Linear. It just like happens. And that is something that's really exciting to, I think, a lot of the senior leaders because they have budget for AI, right? There's now this weird discretionary pool of cash that people can use for tools if you like check the AI box, right? And so now we can start to talk to companies like specifically about that and how we can be really helpful there. So I think in a lot of cases, it's like not just like where are you right now, but also like what's the vision for this product? What's the vision of this product for this new technology or this new wave of technology that's happening? And how are you actually going to write it and help me get to the better place? Because everyone's asking me, what are we doing with AI? And I need to have like an answer as a leader.
Do you find the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think ultimately everyone, when you're selling software, the buyers really want you to help them do their job better. And I think when it comes down to it, those three people have different jobs.
Yep.
Like the manager has a task or a set of tasks that they're doing. The VP is managing like a group of people that has tasks, and like the C-level person is setting the strategy for the company. And the way that I like to think about it, and it's probably like some copium of selling software, is like you're not actually selling, you're trying to actually, like everyone is trying to win out of the transaction.
Yeah.
And so I think you need to sort of step back and think about it from the perspective of the buyer who's not necessarily buying your software. Like some people nerd out on data analytics and are buying a data analytics product. Like the CIO of, you know, Aetna is not buying data analytics products. They're like trying to modernize the company and sort of future-proof it and make it smarter and lower costs. And so I think it's just, it's the same as sort of all selling, but the stratification of role is more significant in the bigger companies. Like the president is worried about the company forever, or the country forever, and like a local politician is worried about, you know, like sewage runoff from like your power. I don't know. This is a bad analogy. But I mean, the whole point is that just like it really needs to be tuned to the exact problem that the person has. And I think theoretically, like the higher up you go, the more zoomed out they are and the more generalized the problem sets are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In your portfolios, have you seen really transformational partnerships? Like, you know, and how have they achieved them, if so?
I think the transformational partnership is really rare. I mean, you can look at like Bill.com had a transformational partnership with Bank of America.
Took 7 years, but yeah.
Yeah, so I think the hard part with the transformational partnership really early on is you have the tail wagging the dog, or really like the beluga whale dragging the dolphin around. And it's because the value proposition for the startup is so much more than it is for the big company. And if it really is sort of that mismatch, you typically see an acquisition.